So guys, like I promised, I was going to do a review on this product. Okay, so this is basically the three powders I'll be trying, and then this is a clear I have. This is not her product, but this is a three. I'm gonna want to try her clear. That's very important. So it's important to know that if you have a clear, a very good clear, trust me, you can work with any color. So guys, I should just dip, dab. I'll use the clear first. This is something I always do. I'll encourage you to always do your clear. A very tiny layer of the clear. Use your clear. This will help your retention, trust me. So that's why I said if you have a good quality clear powder, it'll help you. Because if you're basically building on this, right? So if that base is a very good one, it's just going to help your retention because you have a good base. So that's a step I always do. So very thin layer. Can you see that? Very thin layer of it. And so like I said, we're going to do pink here. So I'm just going to pick this. Okay, picking is good. Okay, so I'm just going to paste it here. Oh, okay, this is not bad. Okay, so so I'm just gonna work it out, work it. Okay, I think I like the consistency. Ew, butter. This is good though, trust me. Like I like it. I like the consistency. This is the first. Can you see how clear, how clean this is? That's one thing about good product. So if you have a good product, you're gonna have flush application. So you see that this is good. I like it. I like it already. So I'm just gonna do the second bead, which is gonna be the cuticle bead. So guys, watch how I apply it close to the cuticle and I put it down, allow gravity to do the job. So I just go flush. So, and I'm just gonna clean the sides where it's going into the cuticle, which is trying to be disobedient. I'm just gonna clean that side. Can you see that? I like this product. It's good. Can you see? Can you see this? I like it. Okay, so we're gonna go to the next one. So we're gonna do the combination here, and then okay, so I'm just gonna clean my brush very well. That's one thing we're doing. Usually I just go with different brushes when I'm working on different colors, so I don't have to stain my manual. But then this is fine. It's not a bright color, so it's okay. You can go. So this was one I'm gonna be doing the single color. So let's do the blue. Nice pick too. So this is a small bead, so I'm gonna be doing pick and small bead. Oh fuck, I forget it. Okay. First thing, like I said, the small cuticle, the small clear that you want to work with close to your cuticle. You want it to be closed, and then it's just gonna act as your base product. Yeah, just very thin layer. A very thin layer. Okay, so very thin layer, and then over to the color. Ooh, nice pick as well. Can you see this? Good pick. Okay, so I'm just gonna put this here again. Same thing. Okay, this is also a good one. So allow gravity to do it work, and you guide it. I'm just gonna support it. What I'm doing is just tapping it gently and supporting it. And I am cleaning my brush as well, so that it does not mess up the nice work when it's finally good. So see that? Okay, so you see this is can you see this? A good one. And then I'm gonna go with the cuticle bead, a reasonable amount that can fill up the cuticle. I'm just gonna go as close as possible and push it and allow gravity to do its job as well. Okay. Oh, okay. So what I find interesting about this is you don't have to book you know, abroad. You don't have to go abroad booking products anymore. Yeah. So this is in Nigeria. This is a Nigeria brand, and then it's good, right? So usually you have good you hardly have, you usually do not have so good quality of colored acrylics here. They are not very common, right? They're just a few, and then so that's a challenge. I can see this is opaque. I think I want to add one more layer to that cuticle. So that is one thing about it. So you can just I'm going to drop her information on the comment, not a comment, on the caption, on the information, so you can see this is good butter. And then the last one, which is okay, I just keep forgetting that part because I'm so eager to try the color. So this is pinky, and just gonna be careful. So basically, when it comes to the use of brushes, I use different brushes, right? So I prefer to use a big brush for my for a full set, mostly because it's easier for me. But for beginners, I would advise that you use a smaller brush, like a size 8 or 10. Size 8 would be good, because you can control it better. But usually I use a size 12. This is a size 12 brush. I use a size 12, a size 14. That's actually based on the client's nail bed, and then I have two brushes. I use two brushes. I just keep a small one for the pinkies, and then I use a big one for the regular ones. Yeah, and so this is one. So because I'm using a big brush, I have to turn it this way. So if I was using a smaller brush, I won't do that. I would just go straight. Yeah. Oh, I would have done a one bead here because I've got enough products to work in here, but that's cool. It's okay. It's okay. It's okay. Okay, so that's. Oh, this is beautiful. This is really beautiful. And I think they're not so expensive. Like, I've got seen very good products too in Nigeria, and they're so pricey. But this is not. This is not so pricey. I think this is $2. Oh no, sorry, not $2. This is like 2,000 naira. This is like 2,000 naira, I think. I hope I'm not mistaken. It's like 2,000 naira for a 28 to 30 grams. That's like a 1 ounce. That's good. That's good. That's good. That's good price. That's good price. That's good price. Oh, I love the color. I love this color. It's beautiful. They are beautiful. So guys, this is definitely something you want to try. If you do not have a good nail supplier, you may want to check out on this. She's got good products. Like, I know I've tried a monomer, which is what we're using now, and then the acrylic as well. The solid powders are good. This is it. Okay, I think I may want to add on to the cuticle. I want to add to the cuticle just to give it a little bit of depth. It just looks opaque. It's very tiny, just for the color, not for just for the color. Good consistency. Okay. So after this, I usually would go and encapsulate. So I think I should just do the encapsulation before I go into. So basically, usually I would just do encapsulate straight out, but because I was working on different colors, I don't want to stain my clear. So can you see this is sassy powder at the top? The clear powder is sassy. Can you see how good it is? Like, it's a good quality. I only use quality product. So if you want me to do a review of your product, make sure it's quality, because if it's not quality, I am gonna do the video and not post it because I don't want people on my page going to buy something that is not going to work for them. So this is it. So this is that. So just encapsulate that, and then it gives it the depth. Can you see those extras? We can take them off while filing. So I'm gonna do this again. I hope this slide is doing justice. I just hope it is. I just hope you guys can see what I'm doing. So this is that, and then the last one, wipe, because I want to get some bit, and then pick it up, pick that shit up. I'm swearing. Sorry. Forgive my manners. I don't mean to swear. Okay, good. See, butter. So, like I said, for beginners, if you have a small brush, it makes it easy for you to control the acrylic, and then you don't have it burning. So even if it burns, you have a smaller quantity and a small space to control it on. So can you see that? So I'm just using the side of my brush, light pressure to level it up, and then put it. So you notice I always clean the sides because you don't want to file too much. So when you clean your side, it helps you save time while filing. So okay, I'm just going to do 3. Okay, so I think it's best this color is on top of it, so I'm doing a dark. So it's actually not so easy to do ombre on dark colors because they are super pigmented and they could stain easily. So it's not so easy, but I'm gonna pull it. Let's do it together. So if it doesn't work out because of short nail, I'm gonna be held responsible anyway. So because I'm gonna be doing a small bead, I want to clean up my brush as much as possible so I don't have so much of them on my. So you dip, you go 1 2 3 4 5 6 7. So I just feel it, right? Once I do it, I know. Okay, so I want to do it. So once I do it and I think it's okay, I just know. So I want to use the blue first. I want the blue to be the first color on the tip, at the tip, because I feel like it is. So I'm just gonna put it because I feel like it is the darkest color and likely the messiest color. Did that make any sense? Oh, okay, not so bad. So it fed as well. So let me just pick up. So I'm just gonna pick up a more reasonable amount now. So let me just do this. I don't want you don't want it to be too light as well because you want the colors to come out. I love this color blue. It has a good consistency as well, right? So can you see this? I like it. Okay. So blue here, and I'm gonna use the pink. This is a heavy color pink. I'm gonna use the pink right on top of it. Just spreading it out with the brush. You see that? Turn on the brush, then you just work it out to see that ombre. Can you see that ombre effect? Butter. Ooh, this is beautiful. And I kind of feel like it has this jelly effect. Once you look at it, the powder has this jelly effect. Like it's pigmented, but it still has this jelly look, right? I like it. So we've done this ombre. So let's do our mint color or the green. So I'm just gonna pick this one. I'm gonna do this now. Okay, this is gonna be a cute bead because I will still work on it. Can you see that? Let gravity do it, Jer. So once it's here like this, I will just wipe it through gently wipe it through. Beautiful. I like it. Can you see this? So let me just do a little adjustment on the sides and the blends. Okay, I'm just gonna put this a bit. I like how that it levels up itself when you're trying to swipe them through. Can you see? It just levels up. Like leveling, it's good. It has a good leveling consistency. Can you see this? I like it. I like it. Can you see this? This is beautiful. So we have our color here. So I'm just gonna go in and encapsulate it with the clear. I'm just gonna encapsulate it with a clear. It's amazing how I can do colors on short nails, right? I don't think this is a bad design. It's not a bad design at all. It is not a bad design at all. At all. So I'm just putting bit of pressure to push it down. And can you see that? Can you see that? Pressure. One bead. That's one bead I'm working with. One bead. So this is one bead. But that doesn't mean you cannot do it with 1,000 beads. So like I said, there's no rules. There's no strong rules. There's no cast in stones. Do whatever works for you. Just know all the techniques. Do whatever works for you. As a beginner, know that you can use. It's okay when you use as much beads as possible. The most important thing is to know that you have to have a destination. Yeah, you know what you a good result. Yeah, a good result should be your objective or your goal. So that's this is not bad. I'm not gonna do the thumb. I'm just gonna leave it like that. This is fine. I think this is fine. Like, I think this is beautiful. I don't think my light is doing good to it. I think I probably have to invest on my lighting, more on my lighting. This is midnight here, past midnight here. This is the time I have. Okay, can you see this? So I'm gonna sorry, I'm gonna file off now. I'm gonna file now. I'm trying to clean my better. I have better control. The setting was wrong. So you see, just go gently in the cuticle. You know, just file it gently. Just file it gently. So this mannequin hand is super soft. The silicone is super soft, so any small touch, it's come off. It just peel off. I don't think it's the best quality. It's not the best quality. This is doing the job. Someday I would like to invest in something more expensive and quality. This is not so. This is a cheap one. It just does the job, right? This does the job. This does the job. At least for the meantime, this does the job. So once I'm done with my cuticle and show that my cuticle is okay, I usually go with a hand file to do the side leveling. So let me just do this, the cuticle. Bring the cuticle again. Can you see that? I don't know if the camera is allowing you to see the detail. Can you see that? I just go in, light pressure. Oh, light pressure. Can you see? So I have this hand here to support it. This hand here holds it to support it. So it supports it and make it easy for you to, you know, go again. So get a good control. So you hold it this way and then you go. The cuticle area, you want to use the teeth, close to the teeth, and then the side. And the top, you can just, you know, go in with the sides. Like I said, I'm gonna go in with hand five to work on the shape, but I'm just going in with this for the cuticle. Different people have used different things, but this is what I use. This works for me, you know. And I feel like it's beginner friendly, so you want to try this technique. This is another way of knowing how smooth your surface is, right? So once you're going in, the surface starts to turn white because it's now becomes rough, right? Is that rough? Is that, I don't know. That's the best explanation. So as you clean off, that plain surface becomes rough, right, and becomes white because it's an acrylic and material of acrylic, right? So once you do that, it does that. So once everywhere, sometimes if there's a depth in the middle, you're gonna see that area. If you do this, the top part, the part that is higher will turn white, and then the underside, the place that the part that is not, that the drill did not get to, will still remain. It's for my color, just like this. So excuse me. Yeah, so that's one test. Even when you're using hand file, that's a test for you to know. So I'm done with the buddy, and I'm just going to go in with my hand file. So this is very important. This is one of the important reasons why you have to use why you have to use have a good acrylic powder. If you have good products, your work is going to be easy, like super easy. So I'm going to do this. I'm just going to go in to the side. Over the side, I'm trying to be super careful so you don't hurt your clients. You're going over the side, and we're going with your to level up and get a crisp shape. Can you see there? So when it's straight, you want to hold it at an angle where you can have it straight. Hold it straight. And then you can want to hold this into this. So you have that. You're going to do the same thing here to this. I'm just going to go in straight. Just move the edge straight. Do the same thing. Straighten the edges with the file. I try to use files that are not so harsh, so that in case of an accident, it doesn't hurt the client so bad. That is one reason again why you have to use a good product. I will keep going back to good product. You have good product, they all link. You have good products, you're gonna have a good application, and if you have a good application, you're not gonna have so much bulk work to do while filing. And if you don't have a bulk work to do while filing, you wouldn't have to use a very harsh file. So a 180, like a medium file, is fine. Can you see this? You have a crisp shape. So as beginners, you need to understand the trick. Get good product. Most especially, get good clear. So even if you can have good product for your other hair colors, you can try and get a good clear acrylic. Because if you have a clear acrylic, you would have better dark. Yeah, that's it. So and then I go in at an angle straight to get the shape straight, to get the shape right, to get my shape right, to get my shape right, to get my shapes right. I love it, get my shape right. So I'm just gonna do the same thing here. So if you want me to test your product, I'm actually in Nigeria. If you're a Nigerian supplier and you want me to test the product, you have a supplier or a manufacturer you want to test before I can do a review, you can send me the product you want me to give my honest review. I'm interested in giving honest review because I care about my subscribers. I do not want you to have the issues that I had while starting. So just make sure it's a good product. So here's another thing about products. So being good is relative, right? I can work with any powder, no matter how bad it is. I can work with it. That's because I have had my own share of experience with the very bad ones, and I found my way around it. Does it do the job? To an extent, you can manage it. But was it easy working with them? No. And that goes to everything from your brush to your acrylic powder to your acrylic liquid as the monomer. A good product goes a long way. A good product goes a long way. Goes a long way. A good product goes a long way. Yes, a good product goes a long way. I am trying to be too careful, like super careful with this because of the hand, right? If you are using it, if it's a human being, a real human hand, you'll have better control. So if you don't mind me, if you think I'm too careful, if I'm too careful in using some things, it's just because this is not this is an acrylic. Sorry, this is silicone practice hand, and I don't want it look like it's super soft, so I have to be super careful. And especially because I did not adhere it, I didn't use a glue on it, so I have to be careful. So usually different people have different things that work for them. Some techniques to tell you that you do not need to buff or smoothen the edge, the surface, when using, once you're not doing a design. I'm sorry, I do. I do. Like, and it's been working for me. I've not had issues with that. I do. I'm sorry, I do. So if you can do, if you want to do, you can. Like, I don't have issues doing, like, I've been doing it, and I've never had a problem with it. So you can do. This hand looks a bit wrong. Sorry. Oh, sorry. If that's the client, it's gonna hurt. It's gonna hurt the client. So I'm sorry, baby. So can you see this? So I'm just gonna buff. I'm just gonna buff it. I'm just gonna put that out. Oof. Oh my god, this came off. Sorry, baby. You know how cameras can just bring out the fault, every detail fault. You need to see how bad this is looking in the camera. Oh my god, I feel so sorry for her. So that is our box. So over here, I do not want to go in with a design in it, so I'm just gonna top coat it. So I'm using an OPI top coat. So I'm just gonna do this. Yeah, so this is it, and then we'll go in with my you want this to be dust free because I can see some dust in this. So if it's not dust free, you will get the dust like it is now. As you can see here. So this is a new white top coat. I'm not doing any design, so this is perfect for the party. Can you see this? I think this design is beautiful. And I'm gonna just cure this. I'm gonna cure that for 60 seconds and then we'll be done. So guys, thank you for staying with me till this time, and if you have not already subscribed to my channel, please help by subscribing. So if you subscribe, you're just gonna encourage me to keep bringing content to YouTube. Okay, so if you have not already subscribed to my channel, please do me well by subscribing. So that's gonna encourage me to post other content, and please share this video to someone you know that might like it, and many. My social media handle on Instagram is any expensive at any expensive, and nail_it, so you can follow me on both pages, and I will be there to see you and respond to your questions as you ask them. Thank you so much once again, and I'm gonna call it bye guys.
Style.